Hey everybody, it's Newbie Lockpicker, back with another video. My last video was bumping open all these master locks you see here on the table, plus a few non-master locks that I already put back on my trusty lock stand. But, that's a bump video, so we're about picking locks for this channel. So I figured it might be good to actually pick these master locks. As you can probably imagine, it's going to take a little bit longer than bumping them took. If all goes well, it won't take too long. Just using a standard, bottom of the keyway tension wrench. This is the one that comes out of that 15-piece Chinese set. Honestly, it's one of my favorite tension wrenches. But most master locks, you just kind of bully it in there. Pin, top, release, go through, and try again. It's actually off to a horrible start. Binding the cord. There we go. Finally. I don't know why that took me so long. Oh yeah, by the way, starting off, these are master number 1s, and whenever I get to a different type of master, I will make sure I tell you. Oh, and I'm using the Attila from Sparrows. That's usually how fast it takes to open up master, these master locks. Some of them, sometimes you get lucky, and you get a master lock with decent bidding, or accidentally get one with decent tolerances. You can guarantee it wasn't on purpose. I'm picking these. There, as you can kind of look around my area here, I have a few things of interest on the table, and they relate to future videos I'm planning. Let's see if I can just zip that. This one's being a little difficult. It's like that first one. Ah, there we go. Right. Let off tension. Something dropped. And I'm in the cord. Take the tension wrench out. Pull it back a little bit. Try again. This time start. Yeah. I was binding the cord. As I was saying, I got a couple things of interest here. Now, that is the set of locks that I take, well, part of the set of locks I take when I teach people how to pick a lock, either in a class setting, people pay me to, or just showing off, or having one-on-one time with somebody and teaching them. By the way, these are now master number 3s. Yeah. Normally that has a couple of these master locks on it, like this big old one here and a few of these other ones that are on that chain. I'll eventually make that into a video as well. It's gonna be one of my kind of up and coming ones. I couldn't imagine it's too far away. That's one of the main videos I wanted to do. That's where if anybody has any questions or concerns or wants to know what they're going to learn in the class when I teach them, they can actually look at the video, see my demonstrations, kind of get a good idea, and then if they want a hands-on approach to be taught, then that definitely can be arranged. This block is, kind of see that cord is just moving, bouncing around in there. This master lock's seen better days. Let's just bully it open. Right. As I pitifully have trouble with a master lock again, master lock number 3 in this case. So that a little off tension, I felt one drop. Sometimes you just overset it and you just let off tension a tad bit, or just zip it, and you'll get it. But this one being very strange. Yeah, I keep getting distracted. Especially because, this Master Lock's causing me trouble. I'll come back to it. Put it over there. Anyway, that will be a video. I'm also going to have a video repinning these locks. I'm being paid to rekey these locks to a key to the guy's house. He has a quick set on his door. I sold him a quick set, the ones that you can instantly rekey, like Smart Key or something like that. So he has that on his garage. He has a one of those locks pretty much everywhere in his house, except for 2 doors. So he gave me those today and asked me if sometime in the next few weeks if I could repin it for him. And if he paid me if I could work on it sooner, which I'm anytime someone wants to pay me to do what I enjoy doing anyway, I will definitely accept. So that will be a video. I'll show how to take these locks apart. You'll be able to see exactly how those cores look, how they act, how hard they are to repin. They're not bad. I've repinned a couple for them already. As you know, I'm not really getting in any big hurry. I'm not trying to set a speed record. Just single pin picking all the Master Locks I bumped open in my previous video before I move on. Oh, that's that rusty. Is that even? Well, I bumped it open, so I should logically be able to pick it open. I probably should have treated this with graphite before done the video. Hopefully, it doesn't result in one lock that I'm unable to pick in this video, because I'd like to have them all picked since I had them all bumped, proving that they work. Especially since they're only Master Locks, the common Master Locks. Normally you can just, put a lot of tension in there, and shove the pick in, and just push up each and every one of the pins until you hear a click. Oh, that seems like it's set. Binding cool. Huh. I'll try again for a second. Speaking of other videos, I have this big old lock stand. Kind of get into the view here. I featured it in my 3rd video, where I was showing all the locks I had in my collection that would be in future videos. So we will eventually be getting to American locks, big ones, little ones. This will actually be a video soon too. This key doesn't work for it, but I bought this lock that didn't have a key, and I just realized that it's the same profile as a regular American series, 1100 series or whatever. So since the key fits, I'm tickled to death. I'm going to repin it. I swear, this thing. What's holding me? Kind of embarrassing that a Master Lock is causing me so much problems. I'm getting ready to just take a. It's supposed to be a picking video, but I'm getting ready to take a rake and just rake it open. I tried zipping a few times, but didn't have any luck. All of them clicked. I don't know why it's not going I might go back to the bump key to open this one. I felt like it gave, but give it another few seconds and then I'll move on to another lock and come back to it later. One useful thing that that people need to learn in this hobby is, it's all right if you can't pick open a lock at one, at a certain time, even if it's a lock that you've picked open many times before. Sometimes they can just be, frustrating. Sometimes it comes down to needing the correct size tension wrench. I'm just taking a guess here. I'm guessing I'm binding the core. I can get all those. Binding. That's it. That's it. Come on. Pin number one. Pin number one set. Only thing left is pin number two. There we go. Finally, that one, as you can see, it's kind of rusty. So, sometimes I guess maybe a more secure lock is the rusty old lock. Anyway, let's continue. This is a Master number 5. One of the first locks I ever picked. This is actually belongs on that chain there, that lock chain. Pin number 4. Feel anything on 2, anything on 3. Did I overset something? That feels good. That feels good. That feels good. Go back to number 4. Did I overset something? Let's go back. It's always funny. It's when you're practicing. There it goes. When you're by yourself, locks just seem to spring open just by staring at them. But as soon as you get ooh, that was another rusty one. As soon as you get behind a camera or you get teaching somebody or whatever, then every lock becomes an acid alloy, which hopefully I'll eventually do locks that good. I will admit I've never picked an acid alloy. I never had the opportunity to have one. They're expensive locks. Most people, it's not a lock most people give away or sell for a reasonable price, even if it doesn't have a key. Pin number 1 springy. Pin number 2, I feel like it's set. Pin number 3 set. Go back to pin number 1, springy. Overset. So again, these, I should have treated this with graphite. That's overset, definitely. Oh, there we go. Look how rusty that is. And even now, once it stayed all the way over. Yeah, these some of these locks were given to me. I'm pretty sure you can guess which ones were given to me. Usually, like big indicator is if they are in horrible shape. Which, if I spent some time, I could restore them. They're common master locks. I don't really see a point in spending a lot of time with them. Especially since up until now, I've never had a reason to go through my entire collection and start picking everything. So it's there's not been a priority, but I guess now, since I have this YouTube channel, I actually have a few people that's stopping by and watching the videos, which thank you very much. I'm glad that you find these videos interesting. This is probably a little boring, just me picking 20 master locks. 1, 2, 3. Pin number 1's not. There it goes. But yeah, hopefully it provides at least entertainment. I wanted, like I said at the beginning and in other videos, I wanted to make sure that I picked, single pin picked every one of these master locks before moving on to a different video or different lock. Since I bumped them open, I didn't want people to think that's all my skills laid at. So, set of crap. Which I will try not to cuss. Even though this is not made for kids, I'll make sure that's apparent. Click that little option when you post a video. I will try to watch my language. I can't guarantee every once in a while something might slip by me, but I will try to keep things as family friendly as possible, just in case somebody wants to learn lock picking, but they don't want to hear the voice of a hillbilly from West Virginia. Well, this lock's giving me a little trouble. It's not talking to me. This is the rest. There it goes. 2 more locks. And all these locks that I bumped open have been picked. 4, 3. There we go. Back here. Pretty out. When picking master locks, when you put your tension wrench in, you want to make sure not to stick it all the way in, because you can actually get hung up on these little knobs here, and it can make it where it's impossible to move your tension wrench. And if you don't notice that's what's going on, you will just think that the lock's being really, really hard. I can't tell you the amount of times that I've done that. No. Go back to pin 4, pin 3, pin 2, overset. Reset the lock, heavy tension, pin 4, click, pin 3, click, pin 2, nothing, pin 1, nothing. How? One of the 2 should talk. There it goes. At least I got another click. I thought that was off of, I bet you I've overset 1. Yep. That's what happened. Once you get to, more experience picking master locks, or picking any locks, instead of just sticking the pick in there and just kind of hunting for whatever until you hear clicks, you can actually get to where you pick out individual pins and start picking. I know a lot of people starting out, at least, whenever I started out, and I noticed a lot of people that I teach when they start out, they kind of just stick the pick in there and just kind of wobble it around. It's Bosnian Bill came up with a good term, but I'm not going to say that term. He renamed it random picking instead of picking. Yeah, so Bosnian Bill's an awesome YouTuber. If you ever get a chance to watch any of these great videos from Lock Picking Warrior, Bosnian Bill, which is Lock Lab, it's Locksmith Newbie, or Lock Picking Newbie. Not me. I'm a newbie lock picker. I didn't even know. I didn't think about that until after I made the channel. That my name is very similar to his. He has very great and educational content. There's a lot of skilled lock pickers out there. I'm hoping that maybe I can add something to everything out there, especially with the locks that I have that I can offer. I even got this nice little old American. Actually has security pins in it. Blew my mind. So we'll get to next video. Will probably be repinning this lock to be able to make this key work. That's where, you know, it'll be functional. And then after that, it will probably be repinning these to, you know, to my, you know, friend's key that he wants it to, you know, these to work with. After that, I will go through, you know, one part, you know, half, I guess, of the demonstration that I teach for the beginner's lock classing course, which is how to pick all of these locks, plus a bunch of home type locks. The other locks, this is the main thing we focus on in the first class. You know, padlocks, you know, everything from, that's another video entirely. This video is going long enough. As you know, always, I'm a Sparrows fanboy. I'm not sponsored. It'd be nice if one day, you know, they do sponsor me, but I'm not, you know, sponsored. They don't give me anything. I just really like their tools. They're affordable, and anytime they break, you know, every time I had a problem, I just contacted customer support, and they was beyond kind. I mean, they went above and beyond to make things right. So I can't praise them enough. Like I said, hopefully one day it'd be a sponsor. But I think that's the end of the video. Look forward to seeing me post more in the future. I might go ahead and, after this video uploads, go ahead and start the video on this. And then maybe tomorrow I'll start other videos. I am going to try to start releasing a lot more videos here in a short amount of time, because I want people to, if people see my channel, I want them to have content they can watch. So yeah, look forward to that. I'm going to kind of shotgun a lot of things. Don't get used to it. You know, things will slow down once I hit the 10 to 20 video mark. And then I'll try to go to a like a, you know, every Saturday, or, you know, eventually Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But I do have a other, you know, full-time job, so I don't know if I can. But you know, this video is now going on. I couldn't see the timer. Oh, and let's hit that. It's 22 minutes, so that is plenty of time. I hope this was interesting, you know, to be able to watch, you know, me pick all these master locks. I was going to do a bunch of different shorter videos, but I just want to get it over with. That's where I don't have to come back to the master locks. We can start with the other videos and, you know, get into you know, picking these, you know, locks with security pins. I'll do a video on, you know, the fundamentals here. I'll do a I got a lot of things down in. I got a lot of ideas. I don't know what the order will be. I can change it up anytime. So just please stick with me. I apologize for, you know, my inconsistent volume, my speech impediments, if you end up catching on to them. Any of my stutters, any of my long pauses, you know, they just kind of happen. But I hope, you know, at the very least, I hope he was entertained. And as once again, I'm going to steal from Bosnian Bill, as I'm probably going to say in every video. That's where people know that, yes, I am stealing from Bosnian Bill when I say this. I'm not acting like I made this up. So it just makes a lot of sense to me. So as he says, stay safe, stay legal, and y'all have a great day.